everyone. Today we are going to talk about seventh chords. A seventh chord is built if on top of your triad you build an interval of a seventh on top of the root note. In this case, I have built a major triad, C major, and on top of the root I have built a major seventh. So a seventh chord uses a triad as a base, and on top of the root you build a seventh. So your triad can be major, minor, diminished, augmented, and your seventh can be a major seventh, like in this case, or a minor seventh, or a diminished seventh. It's maybe worth to remember what a major seventh is, a minor seventh, and a diminished seventh. So let's practice this a little bit before we actually build the seventh chords. So here you see the interval of a major seventh. You can either count 11 semitone steps up to find the note, or you can jump up the octave and go down a semitone and you find the B. C to B is a major seventh. Now there is a little sign symbolizing the interval of a major seventh. And this is how the sign looks like. Whenever you see this little sign here, we mean the interval of a major seventh. If you want to find the minor seventh, just jump up the octave and go down 2 semitone steps. In this case, we find the B flat. Just don't notate an A sharp, because that will not be a minor seventh. This would be an augmented sixth. So always use the major seventh as the reference and then flatten it. To find the diminished seventh, which we will also need to construct a number of seventh chords, go up the octave and count down 3 semitones, but still your major seventh should be the reference. So in this case the diminished seventh will be a B double flat. So you flatten the major seventh twice. Now let's practice that on a G. We want to find the major seventh on top of G. Jump up the octave, G to G, and bring this one down a semitone. Just do not write a G flat now, because this would be a diminished octave. You need to write an F sharp. The F sharp would be the major seventh. To find the minor seventh, just flatten the F sharp and you will get an F. So the diminished seventh, therefore, would be an F flat. Always remember the reference is the major seventh. The F flat is enharmonic to E, but an E would not be the diminished seventh. The diminished seventh is the F flat. Let's do another one. The major seventh on top of A flat. The octave would be A flat, and a semitone down we find the G. That's our major seventh. Now the minor seventh would be a flattened major seventh. So if we flatten the G, we get G flat. G flat is the minor seventh to A flat. Now to get the diminished seventh, we need to flatten the minor seventh again, so we get a G double flat. And that's it for today.